Hiya, how we doing? To new subscribers, welcome. My name is Martin. This bathroom's in Scotland, I'm English, and my neighbour has decided it's a good time to do some DIY. However, Saturday afternoon, and I'm using a sample today. That's the sample there, number 1. So I've taken some of it out and I've got it loaded into my Giles shaving shallow bowl, and we're going to lather it up with this. It's a Semogue handle. It's off an old Semogue bore. Me and the bore not digging it on, so it got re-knotted with a 24mm Tuxedo. So the soap is Holy Cow, or Holy Core, King of Bourbon. I believe it's a tower version. Show you how much we loaded up. That's what came out of the sample pot, which came out at 0.96 grams on my little miniature scales. So, give you some idea. So before we go any further, I'm just going to dump some teaspoon of water in the bowl. Give it a wee bloom. Try and help it on its way, so to speak. The razor today, we are carrying on with open combs. This is an above the tie R2, so a 3-piece, non-adjustable on a Calypso handle. There's the handle, has like a barber's pole sort of design on it. There's the base plate, and get the right way around. For camera purposes, above the tie, just some of the older models had dates on when the years and when they were made. And there's a top cap which has the nipples on to retain the blade. The blade is Gillette Silver Blue on its 4th use. So, Holy Cow, or Holy Core. I think I've used one of their soaps before, I can't remember. Not been a prolific user of the soaps. So there's the razor load, the blade loaded, a little bit of overhang, not much. Base plate on, plastic washer, and handle. Fit and finish. The base plate and handle came from the above the tie sale recently, from their returns, scratch and dent returns. I can see one minor blemish on the handle, that's it. But hey, for the price you're getting it for, you don't worry about it. Fit and finish is spot on as far as I'm concerned. So we've got a little bit of soap and a little bit of water even in with the soap and the brush, which I'm going to keep dry. So we're going in dry. Another teaspoon of water, and we'll bring it together and see what happens. I'm not looking to bowl lather as such, I'm looking to vanilla, vetiver, some woods, obviously for the Bourbon barrels, ginger. I've not a good nose, I'm just trying to remember what I saw on the computer screen 10 minutes ago. At least I'm honest. So as you can see, we're not making a lather, we're just basically creating a brush load in the bowl. That's what we've got there. So It's sometimes surprising how much water a soap, that amount of soap can take. One of my favourite soaps is OSP, and I've had 7 teaspoons of water in this bowl, 2 grams of soap, which tells you it's quite thirsty stuff. Good hands. Sample was sent by Craig Will. Craig, thanks very much. Everybody else on YouTube this week will be using the latest Lothar soap, no doubt. While everybody jumps on the bandwagon. I can put my hand on my heart and say, from this side indoors, hand on my heart and say, I don't own a soap by Lothar. However, sponsorship's greatly accepted. If the lad who runs it sees the video. I quite like the Semogue handle, which was the reason why I reknotted it. And the hard part was enlarging the hole from 20mm to 25 to get a 24mm knot in. A little bit of time, patience with the Dremel to get the hole enlarged. That's the reason why it's gold. You can see gold at the bottom. I used a gold marker pen to get some, put some of the coloration inside because it came off. So this soap has donkey milk in it and a few other bits and bobs, so it's pretty well stacked up there with skin food. Still looks a bit dry, but we shall dump another 2 teaspoons in the bowl. Pick up the razor above the tie R2 with the Gillette Silver Blue. Yeah, it's an above the tie, a brand that seems to have fallen out of fashion, despite the fact they do make a very high quality razor. The blade gap on the R plates, the R1, which is a solid bar, and the R2 is identical. The one's open coal, which is the 2, and the 1 is a solid bar. The S1 and S2 is exactly the same. They both have the same blade gap. So that one's open cone and one's solid bar. And it's the same for the M plates, which is the mild, and the H plates, which are the heavy. For those of you that like to feel all big and manly and use something really aggressive every shave. I can't use that, I need to buy a carved double Z plate because it's not aggressive enough. macho crap. Played golf this morning, that was a bit breezy. There was one hole going back into the wind, hit a 5-iron 105 yards. 5-iron generally goes 180, 175. It was a tad breezy. Coming downwind was a load of fun though. That lather was pretty good. Like I said, the neighbour's doing some DIY. Yeah. We haven't drowned it, we're not far off it, but we haven't drowned it. Some people have no consideration for YouTubers, do they? I mean, here I am in my bathroom having a shave, trying to talk shite to you lot. And my next door neighbour started banging away. Not literally. I know what some of you are like for thoughts and comments like that. Mr. Newman. Audio feedback on the razor. You know it's cutting. You can hear it. No issues at all with the soap. Slick enough, got ice skating on it. You can see you've got plenty of lather left from really not a lot of soap. Tobacco, getting tobacco now. just the normal bits for pickups, which for me is straight across the lower part of my neck. I'm not going to make the joke again. Just had a car accident. Weepers are coming. Hey. I don't chase BBS shaves, basically because I end up with a face full of weepers sometimes. That soap feels like I won't need anything for a post shave. However, if you're new to the channel, my post shave routine is same as Kevy's. And Kevy got it off Curry from Phoenix and Bowl. So it involves basically pulling all the excess soap out of the brush. So if there's donkey milk and emu's arse and all sorts of good stuff in shaving soaps these days, isn't there? Well, not emu oil, sorry. What the hell does emu oil do anyway? Anybody got any ideas? And it also gets your bowl cleaned out as well. And while I'm getting cleaned up, like my brush and everything else for the next part, I'll just leave this on the face and let it soak in and have a wash with it. And it works really well as the start of a post shave routine. So, back in a minute. Very good. Really nice scent. So the tobacco came through at the end, as it's the first scent note on the website. Thought it might have been a bit stronger tobacco wise. Cold water did its stuff. Going to keep it simple today with Nivea Shake and Splash, Nivea 2 phase. You can see it's in two distinct layers. A bit of menthol in this. So you give it a shake, it all goes solid colour. I remember using this when I was a teenager, and then it went off the market and it wasn't available, and I never saw it for years. Ooh, there's a bit of alcohol in that. I'll let you know you're alive. That certainly closes everything up. There we go. So, a quick recap. The soap for today was Holy Core, King of Bourbon. Really nice scent. Not in your face, punch you in the guts, slap you on the jaws, sort of strength level. Really nice. Say comparable to a lot of European soaps, strength wise. Nice winter scent as well. I'm going to sneeze. No, we're not. Yes, we are. Yes, we did. Pardon me. Right, that was a sample. So we used a shaving bowl. This is a Giles shaving shower bowl, very similar to the Captain's Choice, but it's made in England by a UK artisan, so worthwhile the support. Link in the description below to Ross's page. And we lathered up with a 24mm Tuxedo in a Semogue 830 handle. There we go. The reason it's gold is because the red coloration came off, so it went back in with a gold marker when I made it up and re-knotted it. Because I didn't like the ball knot, because it was a lather hog. The razor above the tie R2 to continue the open comb October sort of theme we've been having for October, surprisingly enough. On a clip-saw handle from above the tie. Yeah, not the world's most aggressive open comb, comfortable to use, easy to use, and it just does the job. And inside there we had a Gillette Silver Blue on its 4th use. And we just polished up there with some Nivea toothpaste. That's it, folks. Enjoy what remains of the weekend, if you're watching this over the weekend. If you're back at work next week, I'll be there as well. Obviously not at your work, I'll be at my work. Any comments, leave them below. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.